let's start with the good news and the bad news. Bad news first. Well, is this a whole new motorcycle? No. But that's where the bad news ends. What we have is then a whole lot of good news. So probably this is the R15 that we all wanted right from the beginning. USD forks, redesigned headlight. It's got LED headlights. It looks proper, like a sibling to the entire R series range now, and it looks like a proper sports bike now. The R15 V3 had almost had it, but I thought it always looked a little bit more compact than I liked. But this one, out on the road, it looks like a proper sports bike, and I might seem like a poser where it says this, but the amount of looks that you get when you ride this bike, especially in this blue color, is something you need to get used to because I was not. And it's a big attention-seeking bike, and the best part is it is not just about the attention. I mean, even though the core part of the motorcycle remains the same, it still is a really lovely motorcycle to ride. I wish the DRLs were a little bit more brighter because it sort of loses or is overpowered during the daylight. And of course, headlights, the projector headlights, I wish they were a bit bigger and more powerful. But that is the functionality side of it. And I mean, of course, that's most important. But looks wise, 10 on 10. Functionality wise, probably about 6.5, 7 out of 10. Then of course, moving to the USD forks. These are 37mm forks, golden, beautiful. The R15 I feel should have always come with this, and definitely this one looks good as well. And moving back, we have a new meter console. This is slight changes in the switch gear. There's an integrated start-stop switch. The meter console is slightly updated, and then even though the tail section looks pretty much the same, there's some cosmetic changes. Basically, the plastic wrap around. Basically, these blue panels used to go all under the tail, so that is not there anymore. I mean, not a huge difference, just pointing out the differences. And by the time you reach to the tail, pretty much that's all that's different. So with this new R15 V4, Yamaha has done a lot of permutations and combinations. Basically, you have 3 color options, which is the red, black, and the blue over here, and then there is the R15M, and then you have the R15 V4 MotoGP edition as well. So now the R15M is gets that nice metallic silverish color, the proper same livery that we've seen on the R1M. That looks really good, but I still like the classic blue. And the best part of getting the classic blue is that you still get the quick shifter as well. So the black and the red versions don't get the quick shifter, but as standard, but the blue version gets it as standard. Now the another thing that is new, engine and feature wise, is also it gets traction control now, which is switchable as well. So a lot of questions as to why you would need a traction control on a bike of 150cc capacity. Well, it's better to have it, right? Imagine a situation like this. You are in a little bit of a slippery situation, and you want to, and there is no way to get out of it without some giving some throttle. And since this is a high revving engine, for that power or torque to kick in, you need to build revs as well. So the traction control is helpful. Then imagine you're having a great fun on a track day, and you're super spirited, you're opening throttle way much earlier than required, right after, or you want to open it mid corner, and then you want the traction control there as well to assist you and not letting the back slip away. So now it makes a lot more sense, because this bike, even though it's a lot fun on the road, it is more fun on the track as well.